Crafty Kate and I run a small crochet business. On this channel we talk all things yarn and crochet. Welcome to August's Chaos Crochet Challenge video. My husband wrote 12 challenges that are all sealed in envelopes for the year, one per month, to make a video about. So we opened this one at the end of the last video. I will remind you what that is in just a second, but that's what we're going to be working on in this video. Really fast, I wanted to go over some makes that I've made recently and some Patreon things. So over on Patreon, we have a crochet along that we do every month, and then we also have a challenge that we do every month. So we vote on a pattern to all make together for the crochet along, and last month Dory the Deer Sploot from Snuggle Beans Crochet won the vote, so I made the little deer sploot. Here she is. I will have all the patterns linked down in the description if you are interested. This one I made in Parfait Chunky, so she is extra tiny and cute. This is not the mini version, this is just the regular sploot size. These are 25mm eyes. I use a 4.5mm hook with Parfait Chunky. I did not add any pellets in this one, weighted pellets. I just stuffed it like normal. I added a couple spots on the bum to make her look like a fawn. She turned out so cute. I believe these eyes were from Stacy Makes from the Advent Calendar box from last Christmas. I think that's where those came from, but so cute. And my Patreons did a great job making her as well. We got lots of cute little fawns in the group chat. So that was fun. And then our challenge for July was to make an animal wearing clothes. So we had lots of people make some fun makes. I will have pictures of all of their makes at the end of the video so you can see what they made. But for me, I ended up making two different things to count towards the challenge. So you've seen both of them in previous videos, but I made the sloth from the Cozy Buckeye wearing his cute little slouchy beanie. Absolutely adorable. And I just followed the pattern for how to make the hat and the crochet hook size and all that stuff. So it's all just in the pattern. I can't remember off the top of my head. And then these are 25mm eyes. This is Parfait Plush with a 6mm hook. And then I used worsted weight, like she says in the pattern, for the little claws. He is too cute. So there's that guy. And then as one of my little car seat buddies, I made the little dog from Oak and Marlowe, and then I made his little vest, of course, so he has his clothes on. Too cute. I made this one with a Lee's Voluto 6mm hook. These are 12mm eyes. And he's adorable in his little vest. So those are my two challenge makes with their clothes on. Too cute. And then the last thing I made recently that I wanted to share was just a comfort make. I didn't know what to make the other day and I wanted to make something. So I just grabbed a skein of variegated yarn and made one of my favorite patterns, which is Max the Market Kitty from the Cozy Buckeye. So here was this little guy. And this was Premier Basics Chenille in one of their variegated colors. I can't remember what it's called, but it just has cream and brown in it. Looks like a little calico, and then I just did glitter back eyes. Too cute. I love this pattern so much. It always ends up so cute. So much personality. Adorable. So that's all the makes I have from recently. So now we'll jump into the challenge. So this one, when I read it at the end of the last challenge video, I was very confused about what it even meant. So it says, make the famous Pokemon Swirl Hollow on 35mm eyes. So it says on the eyes, which I didn't understand. I thought it was a Pokemon character with a specific eyes, but it's actually like something they do on some of the cards that's special. He wants me to recreate it in the eyes with the glitter. So I have a couple cards to show you, and if I can't get it to show up on camera, I'll post a picture of what it looks like. But in some of their cards, they have a special thing that can be printed in that makes it worth more. And it's just a swirl in the glitter, if that makes sense. So he wants me to do that in the eyes. So I have this one card here. Let's see if I can get you to see it down in this corner. there, you can kind of see it right here is a little swirl in the sparkles. It's really hard to see. So I'll put a picture right here of one I found online that shows the swirl. So it's just a swirl of glitter. So I'm going to use big 35mm eyes and try to place the little tiny glitter pieces in a swirl. And the background on these is just whatever the color of the card is. I have this other one. So I'm not sure what to do for the background. So I might play with some smaller eyes first to see what we can figure out for the background color to make the glitter pop. Because I have some of the like rainbowy glitter, because you can see how the glitter kind of shifts colors, all the glitter in here. So this will be very interesting and difficult, I think. So I have all of my stuff set up over there. I will go over everything with you. I will also have everything linked in my Amazon storefront down below if you want to check out any of my eye painting supplies. But let's head over there and get started and see what we can come up with. Okay, so here is some of my eye painting setup. We have the eyes I want to paint over here. We have my little silicone mat to keep the glitter contained. Mica powders, the UV resin. Let's see, I'll get closer. UV resin, chameleon flakes back there, nail polish, little cups to mix things in. And then we have gloves, glitter flakes, glitter, paintbrushes, and then my UV light here I need to plug in. But that is everything right there ready to go. So I think I'm going to start with some 25mm eyes, see what we can come up with the glitter in a swirl pattern, and then we'll go from there. And real quick before I get started, I do have an eye painting tutorial on my YouTube channel. If you'd like a more in-depth look at how I do everything, I'll link that down below if you want to go check that out, because I'm not going to do like a tutorial here. I'm just going to try my best to make the challenge. So if you'd like more of a tutorial, go check out that video. Okay, so I think I'm going to start with these two glitters. This one has some fun like stars in it. And then this one has more of the teeny glitter that I'm going to need for the actual swirl part. So that's the plan, is to use those. I have my resin in my cup ready to go. So I'm going to just get started. I'm going to paint a layer of resin on the back of the eye and then try to stick the glitter in some kind of pattern. Okay, so it's really hard to see. I was able to stick the glitter. Now it looks like they're moving. I was able to stick the glitter down, but it's definitely tricky to grab just that size. You can see all the little glitter in there. I think it will be a lot easier on the bigger eye surface, and we'll make about the same size swirl, I think. But I'm going to cover the rest of this in glitter just because it's not really working out and I want these to be usable eyes. So I'm going to cover the rest with glitter and then we'll try to figure out a background color that will make the glitter pop. So it's kind of working. Okay, I just cured these under the light. I just put glitter around the whole backs of them so they're even. And now I have 2 different colors of mica powder picked out. I think I want a darker color so that the glitter, the light silver glitter pops. So I think I'm going to try this purple. Purple's my favorite color, so I really want to see how that looks. So we'll try the purple and see how it looks on those. And then we might attempt the bigger eyes. I did grab some toothpicks I think will help move the glitter around, since the paintbrush, once you stick it to the eye, the paintbrush won't move the glitter. So I'm going to try toothpicks. But yeah, that's the plan. Okay, the first eye is dry, and I think it turned out really good. You can see the glitter really well, so if I make a swirl on that darker blue background, or purple, it kind of ended up blue. A little bit of a color shift to it, but you can definitely see the glitter, so I think that will work. These look really cool, like a night sky. Wish I had put some of the stars in there, but going well so far, I think. I'm going to try on the bigger eyes now and see how that goes. Okay, I got the first one to work. For a second, I didn't think I was going to be able to because everything is so staticky. So you can see the little swirl right there. It's not very big. And then I didn't want it to be too crowded around it, so we just put a few stars and glitter around it. And then I'm going to do the blue. So I'm going to finish this first one and then work on the second one. So we'll see how this one turns out, but everything is so staticky, it's so hard to grab onto the glitter and make it go where you want it to. Okay, I finished my pair of eyes and I wanted to come over here and show you in the better light. So here they are. So they're not exactly even. I didn't want them to be even, but you can see the swirl in that one right up there. And then this one is over here. See if it will focus. But yeah, like I said, it was very staticky, so trying to pick out the specific size of glitter was really hard. And then when you stuck it to the eye, it would like jump away. So the toothpick was very needed and helpful. So yeah, I think they turned out really pretty. I added stars to these ones. There's not really stars on the Pokemon cards, but I thought it was cool for the eyes. This one, the window reflects in it, so it's kind of hard to see, but you can see it up there. But yeah, I think they turned out really pretty. So I'm going to get Nick's reaction. He's sleeping right now, so when he gets up, I'll get him in here and get his reaction. I knew this was going to be a little bit of a quicker video, but I am planning on continuing to paint eyes. I do have a PalmStreet this weekend on Sunday. If you want to go bookmark that, I'll have it linked down in the description, and I'm planning on having These eyes and any other eyes I get done in that drop, I already made a bunch this color minus the swirl. I just did the glitter and then the blue on the back because it's so pretty, especially with the little stars in there. So cute. So I will have eyes at my PalmStreet on Sunday. So come to that if you're interested. And I will see you in a little bit when Nick gets up. Okay, we have Nick here to get his reaction to the eyes. So he hasn't seen them yet. So I'm going to show him. See if he can find the swirls.
I'll say it. Where are they? Sorry, I just woke up.
He's tired.
It's bad lighting.
Okay, look at this one.
Is it in this one?
They're in both of them.
Oh.
Each eye has one. Oh gosh, he can't even find them.
Is that the swirl right there?
No. Bigger, look bigger. Bigger glitter.
Bigger glitter. Oh, there's one.
There we go. I thought it was pretty obvious, but... Okay, now look at the other one, see if you can find
Yeah, I found that one.
Okay.
Once I get to see what I'm looking.
Yeah, then it's not so bad. So see, if you hold them like this, there's one there and one there. It's a little weird because it distorts it in the side, but how'd I do?
Good.
And then I didn't know what color background to do because the cards are all different. But,
Yeah,
and I put little stars in there.
I like it.
Turned out good.
Yeah.
Success.
Successful.
Okay, so let's open the next one. So, pick one.
4 more.
Yep.
Me?
Yeah, you pick one.
We go with this one.
Okay,
3 left.
before I open that, I just want to give a sneak peek of the other eyes I painted today. Like I said, I'm going to have these in my PalmStreet on Sunday. So here are some of the colors. See if it will focus. So we got the blue with the stars, a pretty sparkly green, and then my favorite brown eyes with the glitter. So that's just a couple of the ones I have done so far. But so PalmStreet on Sunday for eyes. I will hopefully have some more. All right, here we go. Scared. All right, he's got another difficult one for me, and I think it's going to be pretty funny. It says, make something blindfolded. So that will be interesting. Okay, so that'll be a fun one. Yeah,
That's
so stay tuned in September.
I forgot I wrote that one.
Nice. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. For an emoji, for down in the comments, for making it all the way to the end of the video. Let's do some eyeballs. You can do the little eyes, one eye, whatever. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.